It's Maria and Chad here, and we are survivors.
We survived Vegas.
We totally did. If we look a little bit tired, it's because we've done so much this weekend. I got a chance to hang out and meet a lot of Maria and Chad show listeners as they arrived on Friday night.
So they arrived Friday, and then we had this great happy hour with all the listeners. Got to meet everybody. Everybody was really excited to be here.
We should thank the Golden Nugget at
Oh my God.
Golden Nugget LV on Instagram if you want to follow them. So much to do and see here. I mean, I was just talking about how much I loved my room, you know, like how beautiful the rooms are.
Well, the Golden Nugget has revamped everything. The rooms are beautiful, and we actually got a chance to speak to some of the locals, and they're the ones who said if you're going to be staying downtown, the Golden Nugget is the place to stay if you're downtown.
So the Mob Museum, Maria.
One of the best experiences of the weekend, really.
We were joking that it sounds like the Mom Museum, but the Mob Museum is eye-opening. I mean, tons of exhibits, tons of reading, education, but fun education. You know, learning about all these gangsters and how they were taken down in different parts of the country, and how Vegas had an integral part in taking them down.
Well, and the Mob Museum was also the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the mob bad guys actually were tried right in that building.
One of the best thing, we had our whole crew, all the Maria and Chad show listeners with us. We did the use of force thing inside the Mob Museum, and you're basically given police training, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. You're given a gun. Now, it doesn't shoot bullets, of course.
Shoots air.
It shoots air, but it's all synced with everything, so you can really see where you're shooting the bad guys.
And there's a real scenario where you have a real-life actor person that's doing something bad. What was he trying to do in that truck?
Well, I think he was stealing the car because he had some kind of thing and he was doing something with the tire.
And you got to decide whether or not you want to, you know, escalate things and or just shoot him. I think you shot him, right?
Well, I confronted him, which you're not supposed to do, so he shot me. And then my husband was in charge, and I apparently just kind of stood back and I watched my husband get shot. So.
If you're tuning in right now, this is not a real thing that happened. It was a fake training exercise that we did at the Mob Museum. But definitely check them out, and make sure when you visit the Mob Museum that you go to the Speakeasy downstairs, which is like newly opened. Really cool place to try craft cocktails.
Well, and what's also really cool, if you go on their Instagram or on their Facebook page, there's a secret password where you can get in the back door.
That's right. And
by the way, this week, it changes every week, but this week it was Cool Cats, and we're cool. They did that just for us. Thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah, so look them up on Instagram. It's the Mob Museum in Las Vegas.
Mob Museum. Another great part of the Golden Nugget is the pool. And I know a lot of people come to Vegas and they hang out by the pool, but I don't think any of the other hotels in all of Las Vegas have sharks in their pool.
Definitely true. There's actually a restaurant that has the sharks on display, but they have a whole team. I think they said they have 8 employees that work full-time with these sharks. I mean, it's not just sharks. They have all types of different fish, but they only name the ones that have a personality that are kind of fun. The other ones are just, hey, that's a fish. But definitely, you know, while you're swimming, they did a CSI episode at one point with that shark tank where the sharks escaped and ate everybody. That doesn't happen, just on TV. And the food here was amazing. I'm full. I don't know about you. Like, we went to that sushi restaurant yesterday. I forget the name.
I have a food baby.
Yeah.
Right here.
When are you delivering?
About 6 hours from now.
There'll be a different video. Tune in for that.
And when you come to Vegas, you have to gamble.
I didn't gamble as much as I have in other times, but I got to tell you, I leave here with more money than I came with. I haven't gone through it all, but I know that I'm...
Look at that pile of cash.
Well, I came with a lot of money, but yeah, when you leave Vegas with extra money, it's pretty good.
I have chips.
I think you actually won more money than me. You're up like $1,000 or something.
Oh, I'm not up $1,000.
$12,000.
I'm up like $10,000.
Something like that.
Okay, not really.
We won some money.
Maybe a couple hundred, but.
Oddly enough, the weekend that we were here, it was the Belmont Stakes. So it's the third of the Triple Crown, and it happened for it happened a few years ago, but it's been a while since. So Justify won. But the greatest thing was you had bet, my wife had bet.
Your wife was jumping around like she just won $10 million.
Well, she actually bet on the Kentucky Derby this year and didn't win, so she was so excited that she finally won betting on horse racing.
Another very successful Maria and Chad's Las Vegas getaway.
It was amazing. Thanks to all the listeners that made it and everybody that tried to win. We will be doing this again for sure. And thanks to the Golden Nugget, the Mob Museum, and everybody that treated us great here. It's just, it's been a great weekend.
Thank you.